concessions from Beijing. Surely you can get more concessions if you stand united.
1 week ago, I have thought about that. My core question is, who are our enemies? Who are our
enemies?
friends? We have to define it. Of course, the Democratic Party, up to now, from my point of view, is still our friend. They did something wrong. We have to criticize them. We have to criticize them simply because they have betrayed our democracy. And we hope that they will not do it again in the future.
Using the word betrayed again. They don't see it as betrayal.
From different point of view, of course. But this is a very important moment for us to redefine Democratic Party. Are they part of the institution? Are they our enemies? Of course, I believe the Communist Party, the central government, is our enemy. Because
why would you say that? That's an interesting point. Why would you say
it's against democracy. It infringes the rights of the Hong Kong people.
But that doesn't make them your enemy. It's just their different way of thinking. Surely democracy allows everybody to think differently without being called an enemy.
Enemy is just a description.
They're your opponents.
Yeah, they're our opponents. Of course, we believe we are opposition party. Okay, we have to gather forces in the streets to fight for our democracy. We believe like that. We don't believe that we can discuss and negotiate democracy in the negotiation table without the democracy movement. And I have to say to you that the LSD, we believe to organize and mobilize the people to stand up for the rights. And this is the only way that you can negotiate with the central government.
But in the meantime, you, Andrew To, the leader of the League of Social Democrats, LSD, and a member of your party, long hair, Leung Kwok-hung, have both used pretty abusive language against Mr. To Kwan, who is a founder of the democracy movement in Hong Kong, who is now quite old and suffering from cancer. Your member, long hair, said because he had negotiated with Beijing to win a partial deal, that the cancer cells have gone to his brain.
Yeah.
That is a terrible thing to say.
I don't think this is appropriate words to describe Mr. To Kwan.
Sure. And you yourself have said very nasty things about him too.
No, I didn't.
You're saying he's betrayed the cause of democracy?
Yeah, we say that they betrayed.
That he's become a lackey of China?
I just said that. In fact, on May 30, there were no signboards about the
July 1st protest march. You said there were no signboards criticizing China.
No, not on July 1st, but on May 30th, on that rally, that demonstration, there were no signboards to end one-party dictatorship. I was challenging the Hong Kong Alliance whether you are backing down.
So
I just asked a simple question, but he was very furious about that. He was very furious.
Being a traitor to the cause.
He said, I'm shameless. No, I'm not shameless. I'm just defending the cause of Chinese democracy movement. But so, anyway, I don't like the war of words with To Kwan anymore.
Why don't you apologize to him? Why don't you get your party member Leung Kwok-hung, long hair, to apologize?
I asked
to a man who's got cancer, who's in his 70s.
He's was having a bit impulse at that time, and
I have asked long hair to apologize, and he didn't do it.
Yeah, I have asked him too to say something much better next time. But you know, his the guy who stand on his principle, even some abusive words, he will not enjoy.
Tell me how you can mend the split in the Democratic Party. You worry about Beijing dividing and ruling.
Yeah.
You're doing it yourself. They didn't even have to do it. You're doing it yourself.
That is not our responsibility.
But
the time when the Democratic Party...
They must be laughing.
They compromise on the political package. Okay? That is the time they split the democracy movement. You can see on the July 1st, so many supporters, previous supporters of the Democratic Party, they went out to the street and say so-called abusive words to To Kwan and other people. I stopped it down.
Those are the radical members of your party.
No, not exactly. We gather our people in one of the football pitch, and we tell the people not to say any abusive words to them.
I've got 1 minute. Now answer that question. How are you going to reunite the democracy?
It takes time. It takes time.
Do you have to sacrifice and compromise?
We can't.
You can go to the democracy. You can go to Si To Kwan and Albert Ho and Emily Lau from the Democracy Party and says, all right, let bygones be bygones, let's move forward. What we've done we disagree with, but let's see how we can achieve our final goal. Surely you can do that. It takes a big man to do that. You can be that big man.
Yeah.
Would you do that?
So that's the reason why I say it takes time for us to recover. It takes time for us to rethink our position. The core question I asked it before, who are our enemies? Who are our friends? We have to answer these questions. And we, the LSD, will definitely think about that in our annual meeting. And we have a very clear position about the relationship with the Democratic Party.
Okay. Well, let's hope something will work then at your annual meeting. Thanks for watching Newsline. See you next week. Good evening.